I want to take you back over to Paris with Peter and Micah and a very special guest. We are very excited to welcome to the show. Always a pleasure. The president of PSG, Nasser Al-Khelaifi.
My best friend! Before we start, how does that feel? Please.
Stressful, almost heart attack. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a great feeling to be at the final, you know, I mean, after a long season, tough season, we just our objective to qualify from the group stages. People forgot that we had 4 points, 3 matches. We have to win all the 3 matches. Losing against City here 2-0, and you know, to come back, then we have Salzburg, we have Stuttgart. So it's really tough draw, tough matches, the team been progressing, but always we had the good faith, honestly, in our coach and our players and our fans, amazing fans here, especially home. So, you know, you're coming from almost group stages, out of group stages to the final.
That's incredible. Just think about that in January. Now you have 2 games left in the group stage. It was up against it. Did you ever at that point imagine that you were going to be standing here now, the president of one of the clubs in the Champions League final?
To be honest, I never thought or think about the final that time. Just I want to qualify to the group stage. I want to play the playoff. And this was our objective. Our objective this year was match by match. Honestly, you know, if you tell me our objective to be in the final, not at all. But today, I mean, you know, we are here in the final, 1 match to go. So it's an amazing feeling, and you know, we have just 1 match to go.
You must be happy how the managers delivered and improved this team.
Absolutely, you know, even when I say the 3 matches before with 4 points we could get out, I promise you we're never gonna change anything in the project, and we're gonna continue exactly what we're doing because we believe in our plan and we're sticking in our plan, whatever result. Today, last match against Aston Villa or Liverpool, it will be exactly the same because we believe in our coach and we believe in our players and our talented, young, hungry players run like crazy.
you know, never before in the history of the Champions League has a team in a semi-final who had the average age of under 25 years gone through the final, and I think you have 24 years and 261 days.
Correct. I mean, it's you know,
that's your project.
Absolutely. You know, young, hungry players that really they work for the team, they fight for the team, they really go. I mean, you know, they die for the jersey. That's the most important for the city, for the club, and this is what you see them. I mean, you know, today you see them like, you know, all of them could die in the pitch today, and to be honest, this is...
Fortunately, they didn't.
You know, they didn't, thanks God, but really, I mean, you know, proud. Exactly, but proud.
I think Terry's got a question.
Coach, how are you, Coach?
President,
We miss you, Titi.
I'm good, but I don't have a question. I actually want to give you your respect. I would say why. Being French, I know what you came under, the pressure that you came under, and you know this town is not one that is a nice one when things are not going well. And I have to say that you always conducted yourself really well. You listened to what was missing. We talked about it. I think that team at the time that had to go young. I was mentioning people, more local players. You guys went another way, but it doesn't really matter. When you went to get Luis Enrique, I said to you, you got a proper coach. He doesn't mess around. You will see. But I wanted to say thank you because you changed the way people see Paris Saint-Germain. When I was growing up, it wasn't the case. You change everything, the community, people can go and watch the game well at the Parc des Princes. It wasn't the case always in the history. So hopefully you can make the next step and bring another star. I know they won't like it in Marseille, but it is what it is. I will like it. You know, I did text you. It's my team that you knocked out, but I want Paris Saint-Germain to win the Champions League because that will seal what you've done and the way you've done it, and you put Paris back on the map. So well done, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach, and this words, it's a lot to us, especially from a legend like you, and Arsene Arsenal ex-players, but I know you're French, and you know here in France it's really important. Today we fight for not just Paris Saint-Germain, for France, for the league, for Liga, for the clubs here, for the young, talented in Paris, around Paris. I think this is the message that whenever you have a dream, make it true. But I'll say, repeat exactly what I said. There's still one match to go. Still, we are not done.
Well, Thierry's got your number. Can I have your number?
Of course.
Thank you very much. No. Thanks for coming out.
President.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
Go
so
and
much.
enjoy
Wonderful to see
the
you.
party. And please, from all of us from CBS, I wish the whole team congratulations.
Micah, give him your number.
Amazing.
Big Mix, give him your number.
Give me a hug, sir. Give me a hug.
No, hey.
Thank you so much. Oh, guys, seriously, what a class act he
He's
is.
just left without giving you his
I've
number,
had a
Micah.
great time out here. It's been marvellous.
Keep it as a souvenir.
Oh, yeah, he said he's going to give me it later on. Don't worry about that.
Did you not get it? I just got it.
Has he got it?
No, I got his business card and said, don't give it to Micah.
That's his personal assistant. That's not his number.
Are you going to enjoy the celebrations tonight? Big Mix, you with the Paris fans before the game? You're going to be with them after the game?
Me, Jamie.
Who's the fella behind?
I think the guy behind you wanted to be on the show.
I'll be drowning my sorrows tonight, Jamie. You
Oh,
know.
you look disappointed.
What do you mean drowning your sorrows? You were supporting PSG all the way through.
Anyway, back in the studio, have you missed me tonight or what? Have you missed me? Have you missed the energy? How was the whole show tonight?
We've been with
Give me
Beckham and
some
friends all
information,
night.
guys. What's
We've had a
happening?
great time.
Who was in there, Jamie?
He didn't even say anything.
I've had your wine, Big Mix.
Ooh!
Just-
I'll be whining tonight. Don't you worry about that, Jamie.
Yeah.
Micah, are you going to the Hotel Cost?
Ooh, I might have a little pass through, Peter. If you fancy it.
You never know.
You never know, huh?
Never know. Oh, but hey,
We, huh?
we've already had one party here. We've already had one party here. We might as well go for the next one.
Why not? Why not?
Guys, we haven't really got a chance to hear your thoughts on the game so far, obviously, because we had the mic issues. You were with Achraf Hakimi, then you were with the president. What about your thoughts?
It was really an interesting game. I thought Arsenal were absolutely fantastic in the first 20 minutes. They gave it everything, and it was really only because of the brilliance of Donnarumma that it stayed 0-0. It was. And then, of course, PSG scored, changed the run of the game. But, I mean, Arsenal gave it a good go, I have to say that.
They had to give it a good go, but I think the better team won. I think on that transition, in terms of energy, if you look at PSG's front three, they just had so much more pace. I thought at times when Saka or Odegaard got the ball, they took too long on the ball, and you know what the Champions League is about moments. How many times have we said on the show about moments? When Arsenal was on top in that first 20 minutes, they didn't take the chances, they didn't put the game to bed, and then PSG get their moment, and look what happened.
But they did create the chances, and you wonder if Arsenal are where Man City was a couple of years back when they didn't have a striker and they were coming short in this tournament because they didn't score enough goals. And, you know, okay, they scored today, but they were more than 6.5 game in semi-finals where they haven't scored, you know? And you need guys to put the ball in the net on the easy one. Saka had a chance right after he scored.
They also missed the penalty though as well.
Yeah,
so
but that was fine because that was never a penalty.
I think if you look at it and
that would have ruined the game completely.
I think PSG were the better team over two legs. Arsenal give it a good go. I think the game was lost in the first leg. I think the miss of Thomas Partey in that first leg, and then today they had to go a little bit for the game, got caught out of positions at times, but I think in the end the quality shone through, and PSG were the better team and they deserve to be in the final.
Yeah, I think when Nasser talked about his project, you know, the project was absolutely fantastic, getting rid of all the Galacticos stars, bringing the young, hungry players. And when we started to look at this team closely in January, when they beat Man City or got through Man City, you know, from that point on, they, for some reason, just became, for me, best team in Europe, and they're in the final, and they really deserve to be in the final.
Did you have them in your brackets in the final?
I don't have anyone left in the bracket from the quarterfinals and onwards.
You've had a disaster.
I've had a disaster.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We want to, of course, release you into the Paris night to go and enjoy yourselves.
Bye.
Don't have too much fun. Hotel cost, we'd like to see the pictures from over there. Nice meal, glass of wine, I'm sure, Micah.
Enjoy, Big Meeks.
Have a wonderful time.
If it can't be good, be careful.
I will, don't you worry.
Don't be
I'm big for a reason, you know that.
No, Jamie, no.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry, I thought, all types of confusion. I guess I'd just like to pick up on that point that you were making with the president, with Nasser Al-Khelaifi, about the culture of PSG, essentially, is what we were talking about, and how he's changed their identity. What kind of team do you now see PSG as, and what are the ills that he's managed to solve?
Look, you have to, and I said it, you have to understand, when Paris Saint-Germain doesn't win, it's chaotic. It's the hope of the whole league. By the way, thanks to Paris Saint-Germain, that people know what's happening in Ligue 1. Let's all be honest, not disrespecting anyone in the league. Everything looks good. The shirts look good. The whole equipment look good. You can go, and I know, and I said it to him when I was young. Going to the Parc des Princes was a challenge, for a reason that I won't mention here because it's too long. But they made it like a family place to go, warm place to go, that people like to see. Only thing that they were missing now is to finish like little touch. That's what you need to do when you have a good house and you go like, now we need to do this. We need to make it better here and better there. And when I was working on French TV before, I said it live on air. This is why I said that to him. And some people didn't like it. I was like, you gotta go young. You gotta go young if you want to achieve something. It needs to be a project that's gonna be a long-term project, not buying players that are good, by the way, and then buying after 2 years again, and then 2 years again, and 2 years again. And you know what? Like I said, they put Paris Saint-Germain back on the map. Still one game to go, like he said. But from my Paris Saint-Germain that I've seen when I was way younger to a good one from the Ginola, Valdo, Weah, Ricardo. I'm not going to name everybody because they had so many great players, and even before in the history. It's just like nice to see that it's a place that you can go and watch a game safely, that the community is on board. The only thing that was missing recently is the connection from the fans to the players, something that you have in Liverpool, where the community it's much more than what you do, guys, on the field. It's also that togetherness that was missing a bit in Paris, and they have that this year. You can see that the fans can relate to the team and they believe what the team is doing. All you want at the end of the day is a team that's going to fight, right? Regardless of what it is. We can talk about tactic, we can talk about individuals. When you see Kvaratskhelia running like he did off the ball, it's just outstanding. What he did in the last minute of the game, and we're going to talk about it, moments, the 2 goals up on aggregate. He didn't try to be the star. He brought the ball back to the corner flag, lost a couple of minutes, because he knows that's what it takes to go to a final of the Champions League, although it was 2 goals up. Barcelona didn't.